So just arrived to the blueberry farm. I'm not really seeing anybody here, people, but there's a stand. I see buckets. So we'll see. Okay, upon closer inspection, there's a payment box here. Oh, and some blueberries. Hey, look, we don't have to pick blueberries. So they just ask you to put $10 per gallon. Wow. That is funny. I like that. So yeah. So I guess sometimes they have someone here, but right now they don't. So here's the clean bucket, so I guess I'll be grabbing one of these. And we'll be on our way.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
This one still has like the little flower part on it.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So it's really hot out, in case you couldn't tell. I'm like really sweating. There's like hardly anybody here. We only saw like 2 different families, and I think they've been gone for a while. They got here before us. And, there's another family over there. It's like, this place is big enough. I mean, as you can see, you don't really see anybody, and the trees are big enough that everybody can kind of have their own little section. Look at the little baby blueberry tree. So if it wasn't so hot, I would totally stay here like all day and just pick and pick. There's a lot. So even though he told me yesterday, the owner told me that it was like at the end of the peak of the season, but even though that's the case, there's still a lot out here. Someone left their shoes. I saw those earlier. They're still there. I hope they didn't lose their shoes permanently.
Sometimes you need to go.
So they don't have like any bags or anything for you to actually take them home. And this is where editing Amanda must interject and say, I found those bags. They do have bags for you. There is a funnel container storage thing. I don't know what to call it, but I will show you in a second. As I'm going through this video editing it, I found the bags. Did not see them while I was there. Did not see them the first time I watched the clip either, but I found them. So, here you go. They do have bags for you to take your blueberries home in. So, I'm gonna have to improvise and use a reusable bag that I have in my car. So, note to self, if you come out and do this, definitely bring something to put your picked blueberries in, because it's $10 a gallon. So, yeah, I got my gallon bucket here. It's heavy. Obviously, it's a gallon. So literally, this is what I'm having to resort to because I don't have anything better to put them in. But I think it'll work. So, Note to self, if you want to pick like, you know, 10 gallons, you could put 10 gallons in here. Yeah, I wouldn't advise doing that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go pay, drop off my used bucket, and we'll be on our way.
Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Home now, let's see. Oh, it's hot. It's hot in here. Oh, it smells like blueberries. Crazy, right? They seem to have held up pretty well. But I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these to, I don't even know what kind of container. I'm gonna transfer them to some kind of container instead. I'm thinking, got a nice paper bag here. I think this will be best. We'll see how these hold up in the fridge. I got them in the bag here. Worked out pretty well. Had to use the plastic cup. I just used the Turvis cup to scoop them out because I tried to pour them and they were just all rolling under the dishwasher, and that's not what I want to do with my blueberries. Here they are in their new little home. At least for the moment. Oh, heavy. So now I'm gonna put the bag in the fridge, and yeah, have to clean out the other bag because it kind of got stained. So I highly recommend bringing either a plastic grocery bag or a paper bag. I think a paper bag would be better. I'm not an expert, but I'm guessing a paper bag would be better for the longevity of the blueberries. So if you can, bring your own like paper bag to fill with your blueberries. There you go. And then you're all set to go. Like I said before, there weren't a whole lot of people there. The owner said that we were past the peak season. Like, I think we're like on the bottom end of peak, is basically what he was saying. And the blueberries, they typically have them through August. Not too late into August. And this year, he seemed to be implying that this year is going to be one of those years that there's probably only a few weeks left. So by the time you're watching this, there's probably only a couple good weeks left. So if you want to go, I highly recommend going. Even though it's like towards the end of the season, there's still plenty there to pick. As you saw, there were some purple ones that were about to turn, and there were still some green and white ones that were, still had a week or so to go till they ripen. So I definitely highly recommend going. If you can, make it in the next couple weeks. If not, put it on your list for next year. It's not too far of a drive. It's from Chattanooga, just take 75 down, get off the LaFayette exit, and it's like 8 miles out. So it's not bad. I'll leave all the info linked below. My blog post will be linked below for you so you have directions and everything and know what I'm talking about. They have a website. If you want to call them, I tried calling them, they didn't really answer, but I emailed him and he emailed me back really quick, so they're pretty responsive. So if you have questions about anything, feel free to email them or whatever, but they seem to be on a trust system. As you saw, there was nobody there. Like, I did not see the owners or anybody that seemed to appear to be working there. I only saw people that were paying customers, basically. So they have the payment box, and they also have like a PayPal option. So they got like a QR code out there. You just scan it, and if you wanted to pay with PayPal, put it on your Discover card or whatever, you can. So I think that's pretty cool that they have other options out there. So highly recommend. So now I have a gallon of blueberries. I have to figure out what to do with them. So would y'all be interested in seeing that? I might do a blog post and video about what to do with your gallon of blueberries that you pick. I probably will do that and make a few different things, like maybe a cobbler or something. I want to make like something different too. I want to make like good blueberry stuff that's like everybody makes blueberry cobbler. Well, not everybody, but I want to do something more original. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, until then, I'll see y'all next time. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see y'all next week.